Did you know that there's a key difference between happiness and joy? And that knowing this one difference can make a big breakthrough for you after a breakup. Now, a lot of people seek happiness, but rarely find it because they don't know what joy is about. So let's go right into what those differences are and how it is important for you to apply the principles, especially if you're a male over 30 who is going through a divorce, a breakup, or you've experienced a heartbreak. And if you don't know me, now you do because I'm Dr. Sakira Sunshine, and we help men over 30 to rebuild their confidence, regain self worth, and attract a soulmate after a breakup. So I come to you every single morning with a mindset transformation thought. Because the reality is, if you really want to move on and live the fulfilling life that you deserve, it all starts here in the mind and having that mental transformation. So let's get to it. Happiness. Happiness, put like layman term, is something that we experience from external stimulation. So somebody tells a joke, or you get something that you've been looking for, or hey, you get to meet that partner of your dreams. So something outside of you is taking place that is causing that feel good feeling on the inside. So the difference is that it can be very short term. You can Something can happen, you feel good, you're smiling, you're happy, and then something bad happens and you're sad. So it's very changeable, it's very fluid. But a lot of people, especially after a breakup, go seeking after happiness, and they go seeking after a partner thinking that they'll find happiness, only to realize that the moment it's fleeting, it's very short term, it doesn't last, and it's like, getting a high. If you've been on a roller coaster, it's like getting that high, but the minute you're off that roller coaster, it's like, oh my gosh. However, when it comes to joy, it's a state of being. It's something that happens from the inside. It's something that when you do work on being a joyful person, then no matter what happens outside of you, you can be grateful. You can find peace despite what is taking place outside of you. So, you might ask me, how do I find this joy? How do I really get to this state that no matter what is happening, I can have peace, I can have joy inside of me and not pay attention to the wreck that might be happening, especially after a breakup, the heartbreak, the sadness, the madness, the anger, the guilt, the shame, all of that. How can I really do that? Well, I'm going to let you know something. One, it's already inside of you. This is what the work that we do is about, is helping you to realize that you don't need to look outside of yourself for the answer. It is already inside of you. And a lot of gurus in this marketplace of self-help and personal development will point you a lot of times to themselves. But really, that's where motivation comes in, where you get amped up and you're like, yay, yay, yay. And then again, the roller coaster ride, you hear them, you listen to them. And then after they're out of your ears for like a day or two, that's it. You're gone back down in the slump once more. But with joy, which is what we help you to do, to go in on the inside and find that your heart, you as a person, that you do have a lot to be grateful for, that you have qualities that nobody else in this world have. And instead of beating yourself down, instead of the negative self-talk that we often experience, instead of thinking of the bad and only settling for pain, that you can make a choice. You can make a choice to live a joyful life. Now, the framework that we use to do that is our feel good framework, where we go through the four steps of freedom from fears, empowering authenticity, embracing changes, and living a life of love. It's about going on the inside. Yes, we've heard cases of men searching for partners because one marriage has ended, one relationship has ended, and you're lonely, so you start searching for somebody else, hoping and thinking that your joy is found in the relationship. Now, we're all good for soulmate. We're good. We're like, yes, it's possible to have a fulfilling relationship. But if you think you're a half being and you are not whole and complete unless you have a partner, then when you attract somebody, when somebody come into your life, they're going to reflect what is happening inside of you. Meaning, if you're sad, if you're angry, if you have not dealt with the pain of the past, you're going to end up in a relationship that mimics the last one you were in. And if that one was hell, imagine what you're going to go into next. You're going to call in a different woman, but with the same circumstances, a different partner, but with the same circumstances. And you might actually can identify with that, where you feel like your life is a cycle of sadness, a cycle of loneliness, a cycle of misery. You keep talking to different women, but you end up in the same situation. And you might be at a place of hopelessness, thinking that this isn't for me. But there's something deep inside of you that says, but no, love is there. Love exists. It will yearn for love because it is like a little flicker reminding you that love is inside of you, but you keep searching for it in all the wrong places. You keep searching for it outside of yourself and seemingly can never ever find it. But when you find it, when you find joy, when you find that you are peace, when you find that you are love, you don't have to search anymore. And that's why we talk about attracting a soulmate, because when you're in that state of being joyful, anything that happens outside of you, you get to realize that it's happening for you. You're no longer a victim to life's circumstances. You are powerful. You are able to stand on your own 2 feet and choose a life of joy, a life that you definitely deserve. So, guess what? We do offer a 45-minute breakthrough call because we know when you're going through breakup that it's important to have a safe space to talk to somebody, to share how you're feeling, what you're going through. That's why we're doing this work. Because ladies, we have a lot of avenues to share our feelings. But males, you don't, because society has put this little dogma on us like, oh, males shouldn't cry, man up, move on, get over it. That's what society says that you should do. But we know that that pain sits there and that time doesn't heal. It doesn't. Healing heals. And that's the work that you need to do. Really go within to heal the pain. So we invite you to book a breakthrough call. It's free. Yes. So we are spending our time with you, and time is one of the most valuable assets that we have. And we're willing to give 45 minutes to 1 hour to you for free without judgment. Take advantage of it. Breakuprecoveryformen.com/apply. It's time for you to find true joy that no matter what happens outside of you, you'll be confident, you'll have your self worth, and you will be able to attract the love that you desire and deserve. Sending you love, joy, peace, and gratitude. Have a good day now. Mwah. Bye.